This is part one of installing a solderless touchscreen kit onto the Acer Aspire One netbook. I purchased the touchscreen kit off of eBay for $95. I think it's titled like the Fun and Easy Solderless Touchscreen Kit or something like that. This is my first time taking apart my netbook and my first mod. So disassembly actually took me a ridiculously long amount of time compared to what you've seen in other videos on YouTube, and I'm sure that if I do it again, it'll go much faster next time. And in truth, I'd recommend, if you've never done it before, I'd recommend watching some of the other videos because they have more detail and they go slower. I sped this up because it is redundant, and I would have left this part of the video off entirely, but I wanted to cover removing the LCD housing and disconnecting the LCD panel from the webcam and microphone, since those aren't commonly included in a lot of the other videos you see. I actually thought I was being really organized at the start here, by putting my screws into sections, but by the end of the project I had forgotten which section went to what. So if this is your first time taking apart your Aspire One, I'd recommend using like little post-its or something to label your little screw sets so you don't forget. I was surprised that those rubber feet, the adhesive, I thought that, I'd take them off and then they wouldn't stick back on, but hardly any of the adhesive pulled off and they went on with no problem at the end. I did lose a couple of those little white screw caps on the LCD housing. Actually, I didn't lose two, I lost one. The other one I found stuck to my elbow later. Taking off the keyboard was a huge pain for me at first, and it took me a lot longer than what you see here. And the problem was that I didn't realize how hard I had to push in those snaps, so I'm only including a fraction here of how long it actually took. Also, that connector at the bottom of the keyboard, I was expecting to pull it out. I didn't realize there was a little lip you had to lift up to free it. Luckily I didn't just like yank on it and break it, but in the future now I'll know that it's there. And again, if it's your first time taking apart your Aspire One, I'd recommend watching some of the other videos because this is going too fast and it's not showing a lot of detail. Removing the keyboard housing. This was a little tricky to get it unsnapped. I think the problem was because I'd never done it before and I was worried about breaking something and not knowing if there's some kind of interior connector that would snap off or pull out, and it was especially tricky around the hinges, I thought. The LCD housing came off pretty well, except again around the hinges they snap kind of funky. Now I'm removing the LCD panel. I think the touchscreen kit had like a different sequence in how you were supposed to disassemble. They had you like dealing only with the touchscreen and LCD, and then once all that was installed, then removing the system board, but I thought that was more confusing, so I just disassembled everything and got down to the bare chassis and then installed my touchscreen from there. So here I'm disconnecting the webcam and microphone modules, which was a huge pain. The webcam was fine, but the microphone one was really, really tight, and it took me at least 20 or 30 minutes to finally get it undone. And again, the problem was that I was afraid of breaking something. And now I'm removing the system board. And this was fine. The guides that are online are really easy, and the kit comes with clear instructions on you can see for yourself which screws need to be removed, but everything's outlined pretty clearly in terms of disassembly. There are other steps that are not outlined, but this part was okay. And then this is pretty much it. Once this is disassembled, then part two deals with actually installing the touchscreen hardware.